Russia's bringing back organic agriculture and micro farms. It flips a switch in humans to do it. We're meant to do it. When we're not farming, we're killing. People sitting around in cities without jobs, their brain flips and says, something's wrong. I got to go out and get violent. You need to be either in the dirt with your wife, your husband, having kids, you know, building farms and growing crops, or you go to war. It's what humans do. And we are farmers, all of us. So we need to get back to it. And Thomas Jefferson said that, and he was absolutely on target. He said, if a nation isn't based on farmers, it wasn't just because they were growing things. It was the culture. It was the ingenuity and the hard-workingness and the common sense intelligence and the toughness of farmers that he grew up around and watched compared to what he saw in the cities. And I'm not running down city folks. I'm just telling you that this is why we've lost our soul. We look at Mexicans coming in here and go, well, they've got their problems in Mexico, but they're hardworking and can do anything and got their families and they look excited and they're doing things. Yeah, because they're farmers, folks. Let me stop right there, though. Let's get to the Sessions clip because I mentioned it. Here he is, very ominous for old Hillary. And no, justice is going to be done. And you know, there were some people arguing to Trump, back off, they're going to leave you alone and let us fix the country. And Trump knows they're not doing that now. Trump knows. And so Trump's not going to stand in the way and break the law and stop the ongoing criminal investigations of Hillary. Now, people ask members of Congress why they were seen at the inauguration shaking her hand. It's because she's dangerous. And when you're about to destroy somebody who's very dangerous and the head of a major mafia, you want to go over, it's an art of war, and make them think that you're not their enemy. Well, I don't engage in art of war. I engage in the straight attack, which historically trumps everything if you've got moral power behind you. I'm coming after all these people. They're not going to stop Madonna saying blow up the White House and then saying F the Secret Service, you know, F Trump, I'm not ashamed. And then every day I see 2 or 3 articles where people are in major newspapers and major publishing houses and on TV saying, kill Donald Trump, blow him up, murder him. This is total insurrection against the restoration of our republic. ABC airs promo, I'm going to play this in a moment, for a show about president being shot during Trump interview. Teacher posts video shouting, shooting Trump in the classroom with a squirt gun, yelling, die. Chinese propaganda, new Hollywood movie depicts Trump like president killing U.S. Albright, I'm ready to register and convert to Islam. See, I'm telling you, the left is merging with them. Washington Post columnist compares Trump's stock market bump to Nazi Germany. What blows me away is just how many collaborators there are, that the entire MSM, pretty much the whole complex, is literally anti-America and has a vicious hatred of this country, even though they live here and their whole future is based on how well we do. They're delusional because they imagine they're with the power structure and they believe because they're in these little hives of traitors that they're invincible. It's like a bunch of criminals getting together and convincing themselves they can rob Fort Knox. You're not going to get away with it. And we watched you building this thing. We just giving you rope, warning everybody, get ready. Now, wait, when they start coming, the public that hadn't been listening is going to listen. Watch this. Okay, they're coming. Boom, activation. We have been in a stand-up attack position for 50 years waiting for you. And now we just metrically went 5 levels bigger. Just now you want to fight? You attack us, we get even bigger. Boom. It's called the American plan, dumbasses. We only let you build our strength ready to crush you in the end. Going to suck up and roll up the whole global system. Watch this. Get ready to fail. Because I've decided you probably need to know how you're going to be destroyed. Because a lot of your top people already know this, but I think the minions and people need to know that you're going to be used as examples of what scum and traitors are for decades and decades and generations to come. You're all going to be held up as the standard of filth. Your defeat will be the birth of the new millennium, as Trump said, empowering humanity. Your strength is our weakness. You look at Trump supporters versus your minions. You truly have created twisted, fallen, scared, frightened, confused mental patients. But you're not going to get the rest of us, and somehow we're going to try to resuscitate the zombie horde, but a lot of them are too far gone. I've seen them. They're gone. We have a full right to defend ourselves from the witches like Hillary and that other harpy Madonna, who are the opposite of the beautiful spirit of womanhood. You are monsters, and it's why you're obsessed with claiming you dominate and run women. You are what you claim men are trying to do. You're there to dominate the spirit of women and suck off of it and bathe in its essence, its blood, and to infuse yourselves. You're the metaphysical version of who was that famous royal that would kill babies and bathe in their blood. I mean, you people are sick. You apply cosmetics of dead Chinese babies and take collagen injections of their melted down fat, so you're already there. Let's go out to break. Let's go out to break with Senator Sessions about to be the Attorney General.
Some have expressed concern about whether you can approach the Clinton matter impartially in both fact and appearance. How do you plan to address those concerns?
Mr. Chairman, it was a highly contentious campaign. I, like a lot of people, made comments about the issues in that campaign. With regard to Secretary Clinton and some of the comments I made, I do believe that that could place my objectivity in question. I've given that thought. I believe the proper thing for me to do would be to recuse myself from any questions involving those kind of investigations that involve Secretary Clinton and that were raised during the campaign.
So let me go over this note for you here. Matt made a good point in my notes here. Sessions AG confirmation hearing, the notion of the legitimacy of prosecuting Clinton was assumed rather than challenged. And notice how Sessions never qualifies the recusal with a condition if-then statement, i.e. if she is prosecuted, then I will recuse myself. Great point, Matt, for finding that and pointing that out. Okay, let me get into their hype, kill the president, blow it up, murder his supporters, because they're probably not going to get to Trump. Hope they don't. But they can get to us, can't they? And they're running around with a Jezebel spirit, infusing them by their high priestesses like Hillary and other sea hags like Madonna. But the sea hags will be defeated. Stay with us. This has been adopted as of 2017 by the Department of Defense. All four branches of the military, Combat One. And guess who in the spring of 2017 has the exclusive right to sell this to everybody else but the military? Infowars.com. I want to commend Q and Patrick and the rest of our team. I want to commend Combat One for getting the big Pentagon deal. And I want to thank them for supporting us because they know we support America. We are the exclusive source of Combat One skin and muscle optimization, field foam, field spray, skin and muscle optimization, and broad spectrum hygiene tactical bath. Contains 8 pre-moistened cloths. Ladies and gentlemen, these are incredibly affordable, and they have patented proprietary systems that annihilate germs, you name it, across the board. That's why it's been adopted by the Pentagon, by the Defense Department, system-wide. I'm going to go over some of the numbers, some of the proven statistics and the claims that Combat One can make right now. Never before has the public been able to access this new Combat One military-grade hygiene technology used by special operations to maintain hygiene during survival situations. Studied for safety and effectiveness by St. John's Medical Research Institute, St. Jude's, and the American Journal of Infection Control. The technology behind Combat One wipes kills bad bacteria while leaving beneficial skin bacteria unharmed. That's the key buffer. The toxic wipes, the sanitizers kill everything, including your immune system. They lower your fertility. It's all admitted. Combat One is able to do this naturally by only targeting the bad stuff. And again, it's all patented. It's super secret. 12 years, Special Forces testing it. This is something every info warrior needs to order, needs to have in their home, needs to use in their daily lives, whether it's cleaning your guns or your own skin or when you're out camping. This is the game changer. The entire family of Combat One is available exclusively at InfoWarsStore.com.
Just coming back from the river where I was using one of our water filtration straws, a certain device we sell here at InfoWarsStore.com, and I had smacked my knuckle pretty hard the other day with my knife after cleaning one of the animals. So I'm going to use some Combat One foam show you guys that we actually use it, how well it works. This wound's been open for about 5 days now. I just dipped it in and out of the river, so just a better safe than sorry. Once I let that soak in, I'll wrap it up, field dress, and nice and clean again.
And it certainly is coming to the rescue with Combat One, born in America, made in America, and now distributed by InfoWars to America.